All right, so this is kind of an extension of yesterday's video. A retort, not a retort. I don't know what it is, but so first of all, yesterday's video was pretty intense, and I know I talked a lot of personal stuff, and you guys are really cool about it. I appreciate it. And also, I looked horrible. Like I like took looking horrible kind of to the next level. So, I looked at the video and I was like, so here I'm going to tell you one little thing, an extension of that whole thing, what I did, and what's next, which is I was on such a roll with eating, working out, the whole thing, and then when I got COVID, I lost my way, and it's been 7 weeks, and I feel better now. So watching that video, I was like, oh my God, dude. That was some next level stuff. My hair was so funky and like all flat and just I looked horrible. So I was like, all right. So I got up this morning and I cleaned the house. Actually, I got up at 3 o'clock this morning and started charting songs for this wedding band. But I just dropped the kids off, came home, and cleaned the house, cleaned the kitchen, did all the laundry, did everything. Just cleaned everything, cleaned the driveway, cleaned my gym. I have a full gym here that was obliterated we had a massive storm the last 2 days. And then I cleaned the kitchen, and then I cooked and made my meal prep, and I ate it. And then I took myself into the shower, and I cleaned myself up. And I felt a lot better and, took my vitamins and just, I don't know, just like, all right, come on. So game plan, back on working. But I haven't gained any weight. I'm at almost exactly the same, maybe a pound more where I was when I got COVID. So, but anyway, that's it. So there's that. So, and that was the first solution was like, for me, like when I lose my mojo, the first things first is clean the house, clean the car, clean the gym, clean the studio, take a shower, all that stuff. So then I've been looking, to get an attenuator for the studio, and I talked to my buddy Justin and this and that, and I said, all right, I'm going to do it. So I ordered a 2 Notes Reload 2. Which looks like it's going to be the best. Even though I do not like the 2 Notes Captor X, this supposedly is like another level. I know AC, I just got in trying to cool it down for the dog. So, and I ordered it through Zounds. So I just can't bring myself to I don't want to talk to anybody that knows me. So I ordered it from Zounds, and it's going to be here. And all this gear I sold, the money's coming in, so it's like, we're flying high again. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm pretty excited, and I thought I've got that keyboard right on the front of my desk. I said I'm going to move the keyboard out, put it there, and then when I use the keyboard, I'll have all the cables for the reload just zip tied together. I just click, 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 move it out. I'll have all the keyboard cables zip tied together. Click, click, click. Take me a minute. And now I got my keyboard. Just because I have no more room, and that dang reload is kind of big. And that was what I was like, I just want something simple. But I got that Captor X, and that thing just sounds, I don't know, man. The thing does not agree with me, or I don't agree with it. So anyway, there's where we're at. I've been charting songs. I've been singing. I just finished, what did we just finish before we came in here? Just it was a vacation far away, and I'm singing it. It's cool. That's a great song. I remember when that song came out, I thought it sounded like Boston. There was something about, like, Boston always sounded blue, the color blue to me, and there's something about the guitar sound, because I think he's got a little, like, chorusy thing, and there's something about the harmonies, and that guy's voice reminded me a little bit of Brad Delp. So anyway, I am in a good mood, and I'm learning songs. And honestly, if you're at a crossroads and you're like, I don't know what to do, and I want to work on my guitar playing, I want to get better, I want to learn songs, and they don't have to be, Mahavishnu Orchestra, Ingve, Steely Dan. You know what's a great song to learn? I'm going to put it out there and try to really play it well. Hit Me With Your Best Shot by Pat Benatar. Great song. That's the one I was working on right as I was walking out the door. And I already kind of know how to play it, so, But yeah, Neil, just lights out guitar playing. Classic, too. Not just shreddy, not just technical. Like that's bourgeois sometimes to me, It's like classic. I like classic. Oh, and here's my other thing. It's brought so much joy to me. I'm playing my Les Pauls. I realized today I have that Epiphone Les Paul with all those Duncans in it with tapping. That's my live gigging guitar, because I can go from kind of funky country, disco to Guns N' Roses, Metallica, by tapping and pulling in and doing it. And then I got it all set up with the FM9. Oh yeah, it's yo. It is yo. It sounds great. But playing it all day today, learning these songs, clicking it in, clicking it out, open up, and honestly, stable bridge, just tuning like Euphoria for me. Probably better tuning than definitely better tuning than my Gibson. The Gibson's a little more rough. The Gibson sounds different though, and the Gibson's maybe it feels a little more soulful. But the Epi is nice, man. Green Sparkle. Grover's there you go. So anyway, I'm so grateful that you guys are in my life, and I feel like that. I don't know if anybody saw there and back the Foo Fighters, the history of Dave Grohl or whatever. And he's like, when he's under the covers, and he's like, I'll see you at a concert near you, and then he goes, and I love you. It's just so weird the way he says it too. Hey, the Foo Fighters are trying to get it back. I personally dig the drummer now better. Josh Freese is cool, man, but it felt like to me, and I'm friends with Matt Sorum. I used to work for Matt Sorum. He had kind of a label, and I trained all his singers. I trained his wife, and he's awesome. But he felt so polished and tight when he joined Guns N' Roses, and I was like, I just missed Steven Adler. Like, to me, Guns N' Roses is like the Appetite lineup. I mean, I'll take Izzy leaving and Gilby coming in, but man, just there was something about Steven Adler's playing. It always sounded like the drums were falling down a flight of stairs, and it just had a cool. And it went with the lyrics, and then they started sounding really polished, and it sounded more like radio rock, LA slick, when you listen to Kelly Clarkson or Avril Lavigne, super tight and real polished, and guys that use the word happening or playing drums on those types of records. Everything's happening. I don't think Steven Adler used the word happening